in the States, I think they still call them tribes. In Canada, they prefer it to be called First Nations. It's what they wait for. And so there were at least 3 First Nations land that the Olympics, different venues, was on, and they were brought in a major kind of way to be part of that. And of course, it was acknowledged. And I think it's just a point of mark of respect, saying, and the leaders, the chiefs, and everything, on the hand said, "Welcome to our land," kind of thing. It was done in a very respectful way. So the politicians and the Olympics organizers knew it was in their best interest to do that first. Otherwise, it could have been conflict. And it was the right thing to do anyway. And so there was a lot of. Oh look, we're the paparazzi are here.
I'm just stopping eating because there's nothing worse than having these.
The Andromeda reunion we had in 1990 that me and Don did, and they were at that. But it was kind of then after that you have the sort of falling away of, and I never had any of their numbers.
This is before they put the M11 through the forest, isn't it?
Really, places of interest around London and different pubs and everything. I had some great times and evenings, just meeting people once and not ever. But before that, when we were going out on sometimes we'd go out on trips, we'd go to Weymouth and places like that. My cousin, those 2 others, and me, one of the places we went I loved was Canterbury. And I actually went back to Canterbury to try and see if I could find a place to live there, because I loved it and I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know until a few days ago that these existed. I didn't even know. But it was obviously a time, going by that Spanish thing, I had no idea, I didn't know how to smile. I was so serious, I don't know why. So this was Canterbury, 1969, before I met Christine. So here, that was me. My cousin Dave, who I just saw, I saw him. So the last time I saw the 2 of those would have been.
How is he? I was going to say, how is he now?
That was the guy. He was the leader of the group, our head drinker. But apparently, that was Canterbury.
He would start in mid-sentence.
You look like a mod.
He would say,
I did, didn't I?
And yes, well, anyway.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
No introduction.
Yeah.
Does he still live in Hatfield?
Yeah, and then everything changed.
This is in Canterbury.
That's Canterbury, yeah.
He's got a place in Spain actually, because he married Spanish.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
where does he live?
Just before.
I was going to say Stevenage.
Well, he worked in
69.
Spain, didn't he?
Not
It's in Madrid.
Stevenage.
That's Canterbury.
That's in Canterbury, yeah.
God,
So
where does
this
he
is
live now?
probably the beginnings of it all. I just left
Place
Canada,
like Stevenage that isn't
quit my
Stevenage.
job and come over. We were talking about that day, the
isn't
Stones
well in
concert.
City,
You were telling me what you were doing,
One of those sorts of
and I was,
places.
you
Yes.
said that
You
yeah.
watch my chair.
Yeah, and so this would have been a matter of probably no more than a couple of months after. It was during that summer. So there, I didn't even know. So there's me.
Good heavens.
Yeah. And my cousin and the other 2 and in Canterbury. I didn't even know that those photographs existed until
So
a few days ago.
that's you.
That's me. So I'm laughing there. Probably it looks like nothing in particular. I'm just
So it was
laughing.
actually England that turned you into a hippie.
No, it started in British Columbia.
But you arrived there and you're not.
Yeah, but it took me a while. It took a while for that hair to grow. I mean, to that, I started off from the short college boy look in Bella Coola, the
So
British Columbia
retro, but
coast,
it's
working in a bank.
really cool. That was the hairstyle.
So it took a while for the hair to grow. So
It does look very Parisian.
it does, doesn't it? Yeah. And hold on.
When?
We missed it.
And hold on.
That's another thing he said, scratch my head.
London drugs.
No, it looks like. I'm not sure it looks like. Yes, it looks like mods, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or Saturday night and Sunday
But
morning.
it's
Or
probably why I look so miserable. You could see I was just fed up with what we were doing, and I thought I wanted to do something different. Oh, now where did those photographs go? Let's cut a couple to show.
like it should be in the Jam.
The Jam?
Yeah.
The Jam.
The band?
The Jam. Yeah, the band. The
Yeah.
Jam.
Really?
Yeah, or whatever.
History book.
Well, that's Dewey. I don't know who, oh, that's Kate. I know.
Well, actually, you might.
Sadly.
Gay hasn't seen the beginning. I know. Unless you want to start from the big.
Yeah, you start at the beginning, and when you get to here,
That's when you.
join in.
Stop. Oh, right.
I know where you live.
Oh, yes. Good grief. Very nice handwriting.
That's probably
he
worried
doesn't
about
dominate the
Looks
interview.
familiar,
Like
but I don't
he'll
think
ask pertinent questions and then let the person speak.
Yeah.
And to the point of where
Oh yeah,
one
she
that I
was.
saw, he was
There's another
interviewing
picture of the shop.
Bruce Springsteen. There's one of the more recent ones I've seen. And I don't know whether Bruce Springsteen was normally like this, but it
I'll be
seemed to
letting
take
you
him
out
an awful
now,
long
dear.
time to get a stop. Like ask a question, not exactly very fluent, and he'd be sitting trying to explain something was just taking a long time for him to gather everybody's. And there's Elvis Costello sitting, very patient, hanging on everything, almost every word, because like you think it's another word, like it's a dripping tap.
No, Jamie. That's Jamie in the back.
It was like that. And Elvis Costello said, but he's not saying, he's not interrupting, he's letting Bruce Springsteen gather his thoughts.
We know. We know which one's gay. She's got the dress on. I can see that's what's going to happen.
Don't mention this, but Tony's got the same shirt. We haven't got one.
I think I put a note saying it's the same occasion. I really
Tell you we are cool. The one I want to get is the, what I haven't got is Rawlinson's End. I also want to get,
Speech in it.
yeah. It's got the beginnings of it on one of these. Then they sort of
I
then they
used to,
expanded.
in the days when I lived on a canal boat, the boat next to me was his boat.
He did that strange death cab for Cutie.
Yes.
Weird. Well, it's expected to be weird.
Might have been the gatekeeper at Brett Fodge's chest.
Found some of the beginnings covered in blood. Where they,
Really?
The marks.
Yeah.
Fox. Sort of, I've actually walked past Fox's this distance